next topic here will be completing the square. Okay, so what do you mean complete the square? This is actually very useful when you take higher math. Okay, a lot of time you need to complete the square. So let's first recall what's the perfect square of a plus b. Everyone, if you expand a plus b perfect square, what do you get?
A squared plus 2ab plus b squared.
Oh, very good. Okay. So what about x plus b perfect square? If I expand this, what should I get here?
X squared plus 2xb plus b squared.
Got it. Okay. So that is x squared plus, I would like to put that in alphabet order. So that will be 2bx. Okay. And then plus b squared. Now, do you see a pattern? Okay. That's the pattern over here. So if you have x plus b perfect square, the pattern here is you will start with an x square. Okay. So coefficient for x squared here is 1. And what happened here is the coefficient for x over here is 2b. And the last term here is b squared. In other words, that means if you take this coefficient and divide by 2, okay, so what happened over here is if you take this coefficient over here, okay, and then divide by 2, and then you get b, right? You get b, and then you square, and then put it over here. Okay. Then this 3 terms is going to make a perfect square. Okay. Let me explain what I mean over here. Okay. Let's do this first example. Okay. This first example here has x squared plus 8x, and they want you to put a number here so it becomes a perfect square. Okay. So what do I do here? I notice that this has the x squared. Okay. And then the middle term here is 8x. Okay. So now I need to figure what number to put here, right? So what do I do here is I'm going to take this coefficient and then I'm going to divide it here. Take half of it. Okay. What's half of 8?
4.
4.
4.
Good job. Okay. And then we're going to square and put it there. What's the square of 4?
4 squared.
You add the number 16. So,
6.
yeah. So if I add the number 16 here, these 3 terms are going to make a perfect square. Okay. So because we follow this pattern. Okay. So I add the 16 here. They make a what perfect square should I put that down on here?
X plus 4.
X plus 4.
Ah, okay. So that is x plus 4. Okay. Remember, this is x plus b. And the b is this one. This is the b right here. Okay. This one here is the b. Okay. So it is x plus 4 perfect square. Okay. You see that? Okay, good. Okay, now the next one here. Okay. Now we need to figure what number to put here to make this perfect square. Okay. So we have an x squared here, and now let's take a look at this coefficient. It is -6. So we're going to take half of it. Okay. So let's just divide by 2. Okay. So we're going to get what?
9.
3.
-3. Yeah, -3. And then we're going to square that. Okay. What's the square of -3?
9.
9.
So put a 9 there. So put a 9 there. And then these 3 terms are going to make a perfect square. Okay. What perfect square should I put down over here?
X minus 3.
X minus 3 perfect square. Very good. So x. And then the b over here is -3. So x minus 3 perfect square. Now the next one. Okay. So we have an x squared here. This is -7x. You need to figure what number to put here, right? Okay. Let's do it together. Okay. So we take this coefficient over here is -7, and then half of it by 2. Divide by 2 is what do I get over here?
-3.5.
Yes, you got it. Okay, divide by 2 is also the same as multiply by 1/2, right? It's the same as times 1/2, okay? So then you get negative 3.5, or you can put negative 7 over 2. Okay, negative 7 over 2. Okay, so if you put negative 3.5, it's also correct, okay? But then now we're going to square. So if I square that, maybe it's a little bit easier if I keep this in a fraction, right? So on this, everyone,
49 over 4.
square of negative 7 is 49, so it is 49. And the square of 2 is 4, so 49 over 4, right? Okay. So let me write down here. So negative 7 over 2 squared, that's equal to negative 7 squared over 2 squared. So that's 49 over 4. Yes, you got it. Okay. My mind's on vacation. My mind. Thank you. Okay. So now if I add 49 over 4, if I add that, okay, that they're going to make a perfect square. Okay. What perfect square should I write down here?
X minus 7 over 2.
Now, so this is x minus 7 over 2, perfect square. Okay. Wow, you guys are good at this. Then number 4, I want you guys to, it's a little bit challenging. So how about we try it together? Okay, let's try it together. Okay. So over here we have x squared. Okay. And now take the coefficient over here is 7 over 3. Right. So we're going to take half of it. In other words, we're going to multiply with 1/2. Okay, we can take half of it, times a half. Okay, what is 7 over 3 times a half?
7 over 6.
Yes, it is 7 over 6. Okay, so that's equal to 7 over 6. Okay, all right. So sometimes divide by 2 is the same as times a half, right? Okay, so divide by 2 or times a half, they mean the same thing, okay? Now we're going to square, okay? So square this. So 7 over 6, when you square, that's equal to what? 7 square over 6 square, which is equal to
49 over 36.
49 over 36. So we're going to put 49 over 36 here. And what perfect square this three term is going to make, this trinomial.
X plus 7 over 6.
Yes, good job. Okay, so that is x, and has this number. This is the b, right? Remember? Okay, this is the b. Put the b over here, which is plus 7 over 6. 7 over 6. Okay. And this is the b one. I did a great job. We have done with 8.1 already. Isn't that? You guys did such a good job. We finished it early. Okay.